everybody. I hope you are having nice weather like we are here. It's been beautiful.
I know, it has been.
Yeah.
But also a little tad cold in the morning.
It is a little cold.
A little nippy, because I went outside on my porch to enjoy my coffee. And I was like, I need a sweatshirt. And it's supposed to be summer in like 10 days. So not sure what's up with that.
yeah, because it was so hot.
You know what? Last spring it was hot.
Yeah.
Last spring it was like 80s, 90s every day here.
Yeah, and I keep checking the 10-day weather, and it's going to stay nice like this for like the whole month of June.
Nice.
Yeah, the kids at the pool aren't going to be happy, right?
Oh, they're not going to be happy.
No.
I mean, I like the pool, so maybe I'm not happy. I don't know.
Yeah. So welcome everyone. Hopefully we have some new people here that are just tuning in to Facebook. So if you're on Facebook, you're going to want to register, because we have really good stuff to show them, right? Yeah, you're going to see some things that you just can't live without. So you go down to the comment bar on Facebook and type in the word register, then press enter. And a new screen's going to come up, and I just want you to put in 4 things: your first name, last name, email address, and your phone number, and then advance to the next screen. You don't have to put your everything in that they want you to. Just put those 4 things, and then next screen you have to set up a username and password. Well, if you're like me, I just use the same old, because that's the only one I can remember. And you know what's so funny though? We use same old here all the time. And people come to me all the time and say, what's the password for this? And it's like, I hand it to them. I say, it's the same old one.
If you know the password for here, you know the password to the key to your life. That's
to my life, to my whole life.
You might have to change that a little bit.
Yes. What did Kathy just say? I think she said, you look good, John.
I know. I am decked out in my Peanuts merch. I love Snoopy. All right. I even have coasters for our drinks later.
Yes.
See, we should really be having one of those.
I know. Look how cute. Tonight. Kathy needs this. She loves Snoopy. And I'm like really surprised at how many customers do love Snoopy. There's a lot of them. So.
I know. And I love Snoopy. I grew up with Snoopy. It was my grandmother's favorite little comic section in the newspaper. She would always sit down and read it with me every time I was with her. So that's why it's so special. It reminds you of Sunday morning, we'd grab the comics because they were in color on Sundays. And we'd read the comics all Sunday, and it was Snoopy. You had to always read Snoopy. Yep. Somebody said you need a Snoopy hat. I agree. I should have made like a little baseball hat or something to go with this. That would have been perfect.
You could have done it up in your app. Oh, gosh.
Artspira.
Artspira. He could have done it in Artspira. Yeah, we'll challenge him to have one for next week.
I think I have to wear the Snoopy merch all night now.
Yeah, I think you do. I think you do. Yeah. Now, okay, but the better place to watch us is on their phone or iPad. iPad would be absolutely the best, because then it's nice and big. Or our website, gloriahorn.com, because then the comments are off to the side. The comments won't block what you're watching. But if they're watching it live and the comments are bothering them, they just touch their screen and slide, right?
Exactly. All you got to do is just touch, swipe to the left.
Swipe to the left, okay. I always do. If I swipe to the right and they don't go away, I try the left and then they go away.
Honestly,
because I can't remember.
Buttons until it works.
Yeah, right. Keep pressing stuff till it works. Yep. Okay, so just remember, if you're new here, we do have a free app on the App Store and the Google Play Store, Gloria Horn Sewing Studio in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And you know, this has been I'm going to say the year of being proud of where you live and of America. Because so we had the NFL draft. That made us so proud of Pittsburgh. Did you watch it at all? I mean,
I watched
Sophie went to it.
Yeah.
And it was really neat. And the people of Pittsburgh turned out for it. And it was kind of like these World Cup celebrations, wasn't it?
It was awesome.
Yeah. And so now all over Facebook, so when falling asleep at night, I look at Facebook, or if I can't sleep, I look at Facebook or Instagram. And it's all about all these people from other countries so surprised at how nice the United States is and how good our food is. And we always thought our food was bad. They're actually, well, where they're really enjoying themselves is in Texas at the barbecues. You know, they're eating these unbelievable barbecue.
That sounds so good. Right that sounds really good right now.
Yeah.
So we got to talk about our prizes that we got tonight.
Yeah. Okay, so in about 15 minutes, Sophie's going to pick somebody, and they're going to get $25 put into their account.
Yep, and so that means you guys have to comment a lot of nice things to Sophie and Kate specifically to get handpicked for that one, all right?
Yes.
So
like, I love Sophie. Sophie is the best.
Yep. So.
Yes. Yes, that sounds good. That would be very good. That would be good builder. Okay, and then halfway through, we're going to give out this. I love this line of fabric, Delphinium, but a Delphinium charm pack, and then a book on making charm quilts. So quilts out of charm squares. Then I don't even know where you guys got these tote bags, but
you know what? Sophie found these.
Yeah, I'm always buying things to pack kits in and stuff. So these are. Do we have a lot of them? We do. Oh my goodness, that's good. Okay, because these are beautiful. Okay, and we got a hold of, so in each one of these bags, this is really cool. Our sales rep from Benartex wanted to be part of our giveaways, and she comes into our store and she shows us lines of fabric, and we look at these. Well, she was done with them, and she gave us a whole bunch, and we said we're going to make prizes out of these.
Exactly.
So
that's better than a charm pack. Honestly.
Yeah, you get more.
Than a 5-inch square.
Yeah, and look at this. This is like tons of pieces. What about 12, 15 of them?
And you know what?
And they go together. Look at the colors go together.
And so they're all different, right, Gloria? Each bag has unique ones in there.
Yeah.
So this one has some blues in here, so you'll get lucky. Two lucky
and see,
people
I
at
think
the end of the
they
night.
picked the thread to go with it too. And then there's a little pair of scissors, and there's a little patch, blood, sweat, and shears. So cute stuff, and the tote bag. So we want you to be the winner, okay? Pick me, they're saying. Okay.
You know what? There's even a little pair of scissors in there.
With a little case. Yep. So maybe we'll throw these over to Kate. Yeah. So we're going to do the same thing we did last week, where we stopped at 9, and then whatever's left over, because we always plan too much, don't we? We always have extra. And and then we go too late. And so, some people say they have to stop at 9. They get too tired watching us. I mean, we do talk for 2 hours. So
I know.
Yeah. And so we will resume tomorrow at noon with more stuff, because we know there's no way we're going to get through everything. So, okay. All right. And then what? Oh, shipping is still only $8. It's free if you hit 75. And something to keep in mind, it's free at 75, but that goes the whole weekend, right? Right? Because they'll, I don't think they're going to print their orders tomorrow.
Yeah, I think Matt Bryan prints twice a week.
Yeah?
So,
what
however
days?
it goes. I forget. He changes it.
He changes it. So we'll tell him, though, that we told everybody that they would have the whole weekend. So if you hit the 75, you can buy all weekend long and get free shipping all weekend. We'll combine all your orders. So.
Ryan ships out 100 orders a day himself, you know.
Wow.
And then also manages everything coming in. So him and Sam always are just working so hard down there. So
yeah, they are. They are definitely. Yeah. So that's it. Like John said, he ships out 100 packages. That's not 100 items.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
It could be double that. There could be
Triple,
ones that are combined.
Quadruple.
So Ryan works his tail off down there. So
he does.
You know what, guys? Show a little bit of love for Ryan in the comments.
So we love Ryan.
Go back and rewatch tomorrow, because he will watch in the morning.
Yeah, he
the
does.
Entire live stream from last night.
Wonderful. Yeah. So okay.
All right. So we got to get into this.
We do, because we got a lot to show.
Yep.
And we're having a lot of fun with Snoopy. So that was our first thing, is Snoopy.
I know.
Okay.
First thing was the panel. So which one was this? Was this what I'm wearing right now?
This is the tote bag.
Okay, the tote bag. So if you want to make this adorable, cute tote bag right here, this is what Kathy Volpe and I worked on all day today. She did all the quilting for me, and I helped her finish it. We did it really easy on the serger here as well. but if we could just zoom in, look how cute this is. Now, we just did quilting with just some tone-on-tone thread to kind of just really not cover up Snoopy too much.
No,
but the
you don't want to do that.
It's so pretty here. And it has all the little cut lines for you. It has the directions on here. You could edit the pattern a little bit, especially for all the bag ladies out there that are well seasoned that might want to quilt it. But it is just so incredibly cute.
And you guys put the pocket in
yep,
too.
There is a little pocket in there as well.
So here it is down here. So there's a pocket to put inside. Okay.
Now, these did sell out, but you could go ahead and wait list authorize it. That puts you in line. So if somebody has it in their cart right now and they choose not to get it, which would break my heart and Snoopy's too, then you'll be the next person in line. Yeah,
and they're arriving tomorrow.
Yep.
I tracked the shipment. They're arriving tomorrow, so you won't have to wait long. Tommy is stopping us from adding quantity. Like we used to add quantity when we knew they were on the way, and he doesn't want us to do that anymore. He wants, add the quantity once we receive them. Okay, Tommy, I will do that.
Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty. So next thing here is what I'm going to wear all night is I'm going to have to show all the products with this oven mitt.
Yeah.
I'm going to point out everything with this the entire night so that you guys know how cute this is. But the next panel is what I am wearing right now. So it is this beautiful little Peanuts apron with Snoopy and Woodstock on there. And
this is like a canvas suede, isn't it? It seems heavier.
You know what? I actually
or what did you lined it?
I just lined it with tone on tone. So it's really easy to sew together. They give you a really easy instructions. And you can just kind of edit it however you need because sewing an apron is one of those easy things that all of us could do. So super fun. I think I have to wear mine all night.
I do too.
So,
because I think if somebody doesn't put it in their cart right now, they're going to put it in later. They're going to keep seeing you with it on. And it says hanging around since 1950, which I didn't know that. I didn't know he went back to 1950.
And we didn't even talk about the percentage back yet.
Oh yeah, percentage back is 10%. 10% back on all the products. So shipping at $8, free at $75, 10% put back into your account. So,
yep.
Okay.
All right. Now there's also cute little coasters on that panel as well, and the oven mitt. So once again, those ones look like they're gone, but you can waitlist authorize it because there is more coming on the way, and these are absolutely adorable. So.
They are. They really are. But we have more peanuts to show, right?
I think we do.
Okay.
All right, let's get into it. So the next thing is the fat quarter bundle here. So perfect to go with your apron set here, your tote bag, everything peanuts themed. And Kathy did make a correction. Yes, there are 2 oven mitts on that panel.
Yeah, there are, which usually you don't get to. But Kathy's working on this little quilt, and she used fat quarters, a pattern and fat quarters.
Look how cute Snoopy is. I think we got him upside down.
Oh, we do. Can't have that.
I want them to be able to see it.
John, you look so cute and Snoopy, Marilyn says.
Oh, well, thank you, Marilyn.
There. So the fat quarter bundle. Now, how many fat quarters do you get? Oh, they always make that hard to find, don't they? But 16 fat quarters in the bundle. And look at all the traditional comic strips. Look on the back here. You can see here's Charlie Brown's shirt. Here's Woodstock. So they're all in here. Here's like everybody in here. I see Lucy. So everybody, there's Snoopy's house.
I know. So cute. I love it.
Yeah.
So, and I just think it's one of those fun little fabrics. If you're making a cute little gift for somebody too, it's like, especially for something for a niece, a nephew, there are so many people that love Snoopy out there, including myself. This is just like one of those perfect fabrics to make a gift out of, I feel like. All right. Now, next up is the 5-inch chips. That's what they're calling these. I call it a charm pack.
I think charm pack is like registered with Moda. So they have to call it something different.
Chips.
So chips, 5-inch chips.
That makes me hungry.
Yeah, I could use some chips.
I could go for a chocolate
here
chip
again,
cookie.
every one of the fabrics is in here. And so it's usually 42 pieces. Let's see, 42 5-inch squares. So fun to make, a table runner. We have a lot of things that you can make with the 5-inch squares. We'll be going over that later, right?
Oh my
gosh,
yes.
With the patterns and
There's
everything.
so many different patterns, and especially if you're new to quilting, I always say just start off with a project that uses a charm pack. They're already cut for you. It has the pinked edges. They're not going to fray. And it's one of the best ways to really get started into sewing or quilting.
Yeah.
Now,
Somebody just said they like pig pen, and I can see pig pen in here. It usually he has like a cloud of dirt around him, right? When he moves.
I know. Where is he at? Maybe
Isn't
he's
that
on
him
here.
right here?
Yep, here
With
we
the
are.
Scruffy, yeah, that's him. Okay.
Okay, so the
He's
next
in there.
one is going to be, they call these the 10-inch tiles. So layer cakes, as we know them. But same thing, it is the bigger sister to the little charm pack right here. But there's pig pen, and you got all those same fabrics. Perfect for so many different bigger quilts that you might be working on. If you're doing a, throw quilt or something that might go on a bedspread, you'd want to get these ones just because you have more surface to cover.
Okay. And then?
Last but not least, the jelly roll. So they call this a strip roll, but the jelly roll is a bunch of different strips cut out of that fabric. It is 42.5 width of fabric strips, and you could make so many other different projects with this, but you know what I'd love to see Carol make? A jelly roll rug with these.
Yeah, it'd be cute. Yeah, or her pillow, right?
I know,
There's
her pillow.
Yeah. She's going to demo this for us, too.
No, here's an example of what you could use a jelly roll with.
She used the tilde. Isn't that nice?
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Look how good those go together. The plates and the pillow.
You got to have here. I'll lay my plates. We'll keep
You can make
Snoopy out.
plates.
Yeah. So this is what I did on Tuesday in IQ Designer in my design center. Yeah. So, and you know what? On Tilda took circles. Little circles and went all the way around it and quilted it. So that's what I want to do. So I think that's what I'm going to show them on Tuesday because it does need something in this area. And I think if I do those little circles, it'd be really cool. So that'll be Tuesday's IQ Designer, my design center. Now, I want everybody to take a look at her corners, okay? Look at Kathy's corners because oh, wait, you have one more fabric, and then we'll talk about her corners.
All right, so the other fabric that Kathy used as a blender with this was these Riley Blake fabrics, and it's called Paparazzi. Now, it is a layer cake here that we got. It's a little white tone-on-tone fabric, so it's like little
dots. Like
dots.
maybe if you zoom in here, you can see it. Teeny little dots. We don't like plain white. Every once in a while, someone comes in the store for a solid, and we have like one little section. Luckily, we had what the one lady wanted, but every time someone wants solids, I go, we don't have very many of those. So, okay.
So, and these are 10-inch blocks, so there is going to be 42 pieces here, and these are also perfect for so many other things. If you are doing a quilt block that's done in embroidery, you want to use these as applique. You have these essentially pre-cut. You could float that in your hoop. So many great different things to do with this.
Now look at Kathy's corners, right? Because Kathy, when making this, she was using this, okay. Oh, we were supposed to show Insulbright or something. We were supposed to talk about Insulbright. Okay, go to Insulbright. I'm so excited about showing this because these were on back order for a while, and we got them back in again. But Insulbright, we have packages of those, and it's 45 inches for 1 yard because that you did put it inside your. Okay,
so if you
can hear it. Yeah.
We have to just zoom in on our mics with it.
Yeah.
But that helps it make it. It sounds a little crunchy, but that's so that you don't burn yourself because last thing I want to do is pick something out of the oven with my cute little Snoopy mitts and accidentally burn myself because I forgot to put it in.
Yeah, so I guess so. I thought you were going to say I'd hate to burn my... These are... You can't use these. What if you burned one of those?
I know. They're decoration.
Yeah, they're just
They're going to be decoration back at my apartment one day.
Right. Okay. Now... Okay, well, there's the Is this the books she used? No, that's a different one. Oh, this is the Midway Prize. We're not at Midway out. No. This is the beginning of the night prize.
Yep.
Okay, Kathy Booth. Sophie must like your comment about her being so wonderful because she picked your name. So it's BOOTH, and she put $25 into your account. Okay.
All right. So
now this, so this is the Acorn Products Essentials, right? Oh, I'll flip it over. Oh, there's the name. Precision Piecing Products. So in here, it has the glue that they use. So Carol turned us on to this. I thought glue was forbidden. No, she uses it in order to get these perfect points and perfect corners. They do these little dots of glue, and then they position their next piece of fabric and iron it, and it dries it, and then you get these perfect corners. But this right here, this is the Easy Press pen. And I watched a demonstration of this Easy Press pen, and somebody was ironing her seams. Actually, she was ironing some of them open and some of them to the side. But you take this and this liquid, you put this liquid inside, and it's like a felt tip pen. You just draw on that line with the felt tip pen. It's clear though, and you just make it wet. Then you iron it, and they lay perfectly flat. So this set is really nice to get. Yeah, so everybody that has it really likes it. Kathy, you got to try it. It is really good. You'll be really surprised. So, see, Pat Dunn's really, she says, Sophie is so sweet. Okay. All right, what do you have?
All right, the next thing we have is Annie's Quilting Forever Fabulous Fat Quarter Quilts. So there's 9 different designs in here, and it gives you all the instructions that you'll need. So it's always great to have these, because when we have these fat quarter bundles, and sometimes we need a little project that we just want to work on here, and we need some inspiration, it's always great to have some of these books here. And I absolutely love these. So that is going to go perfect.
Like I was wondering if they show you well, there's 7 here, and they say there's 9. Well, probably 2 on the front. Okay, and they said that's a lot.
I know.
That's really good. Wonderful. Okay, for $12.99, 9 quilt patterns. So that's really good. Okay. All right, so I'll wrap these up.
All right, so the next thing is our upcoming summer event coming up in a month. And we are just filling up the last couple spots that we have here. So if you do want to sign up, we did add a 1-day spot. So we know some people can't make both days, and sometimes you guys just want to do 1 round of classes. So we do have a 1-day spot available just for the few days there. Now,
somebody wants me to check on Tilda 1/8 bundles. So I'm going to you keep talking for a minute. I'm going to run and check. She asked 2 times.
We have some.
We have them?
Yeah.
We have them in stock?
Let me double check. But there's a bunch downstairs.
Yeah. Put it in the lineup. We can show it at the same time as the project bundle. Oh, good. Okay, it sounds like we do have them. Sophie said she saw them.
Jean, I don't know. Jean, that's a good way to try to win. If you just guys keep commenting Sophie, 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 every comment, she's going to eventually pick one of you guys. No, nobody's hollering for Kate, though. Kate still gets to pick one of the others.
Oh, does she? Oh, yeah. Okay. So summer event, do you want to go into your demo now? Are
you know
ready?
What? Yeah, I want to just grab one thing that I'm going to talk about that I'm doing at the summer event. Why don't you talk about what you're doing at the summer event?
Okay. Oh, I am making a door banner. Patty designed it, and everybody loved it. But it's going to take up the full 18-inch hoop in the Radiance and Avenir, and it's going to have fancy fill. It's going to have an opening. We're going to use a split initial and then put your last name in it. So it's a really nice front door welcome banner. Sort of like this one, but better. This one's great, but it's going to be even better, and it's going to be bigger too. So, okay.
All right. Now, what I'm going to be doing, and we're going to be sharing a room, Gloria. Do you know that?
Yeah. Now, I have the notebook cover. So I'm going to run and get that. It's just right over there. Right. Okay. And so you can kind of brainstorm with them.
So I'm going to talk to you guys. I have a few final projects planned, and I know we're a few weeks out. I'm picking it by next week, because I'm in between 3 different ones that I made, and I'm not sure which one's going to be the best one for the class, but I'm going to be doing the embroidery couching feature in my class, which I am just so beyond excited about. I have been showing the couching feature for the past 3 weeks in a row here on Thursday nights, and I absolutely Love it. So Gloria and I were brainstorming, and we were thinking, why not do the notebook cover that Gloria taught classes on here? But we might have you guys couch your initials on it instead of just doing a regular embroidery. Now, if you don't know what embroidery couching is, you're able to sew down yarn in the embroidery hoop. And this was one of the really fun projects that I just made and finished up. I would have absolutely loved to teach this one right here. However, unfortunately, it takes about 5-ish hours to stitch out. So it did take quite a while because there was a lot of changes. The machine runs a little slower when you're doing yarn couching, and that's so that it doesn't go too fast and it catches the yarn perfectly. But this was my first ever project that I made, and I think it's not the best. Here's my most recent one with it. So I'm super excited, and I just can't wait till I finally finish the last sample I got and we do a final pick on it. But you're going to have a lot of fun between me and Gloria's classes in that one room, and then Kathy is going to teach a class and Tommy is going to teach a class as well. So we're going to have a lot of fun over the event. Now, we also do have a couple spots left for the full days if you wanted to do the full 2 days and have 2 full days of fun. So we have that in the bubble right now.
Bad news, Tilda. My sales rep told me that all of Tilda is sold out.
Oh.
But we do have them right in shipping, but they're all sold. Yeah. So the next collection is called Village, and she keeps it top secret. You cannot see a picture of it anywhere. My sales rep tried to email me a picture of the next collection. I could never open it. And you know what? I thought, I am going to miss out on ordering. I better just order it sight unseen. So that's what I did. I ordered her next collection, Villages, sight unseen. Yeah.
Well, we got a lot of trust in her because she does give out a lot of free patterns. And Gloria, you showed that with IQ Designer.
Yeah.
So it's always fun because, you know, I like doing a lot of things in the hoop. So
yeah.
All right. So our next items that we got here, Kathy has in the lineup for us, is going to be the Kimberbell Autumn Acres bench pillow. And we could see here, this one is almost complete. I think it just needs its backing. And
I didn't know this came in. Wow, okay.
Look how cute these are. And you know what, Kate, I know this has been her favorite project that we've had as of recently, but look how cute these are. And it even has this cool new special glitter leather for the truck. There's a little iridescence to it.
Yeah,
but there's so many cute little things. I always say the embellishment kits always bring the bench pillows just to like the next level with the little sewn down sunflowers on top. But that in the bubble right now is we have the embroidery design here. So if you want to make this fun project, and I think Kathy and Mary Lou are planning on teaching this one, right, coming up in the next few weeks. So you could get the embroidery design here. Now, the next one in the lineup is going to be the fabric kit. So if you want all the right fabrics to go with it, all the cute little Kimberbell fabrics, you could get it right here. And it's all Maywood fabric, so that is the best of the best quality. As I always say, Kimberbell never cheaps out on anything. They always use great quality.
They do. So everything you need to make the bench pillow, it looks like even the backing, because this is a big piece.
That does look like the backing. So
that's good.
Now, the last thing that we got here too is going to be the embellishment kit. And I always say, if you're going to make the whole project, you might as well get the embellishment kit to get all the cute little knickknacks that goes with it that really just makes it pop.
So, okay, where's the apple? Okay, maybe they didn't put them all on yet.
I don't think they put it on. They got the sunflowers on, I saw.
And, well, here's a squirrel. So where does the squirrel go?
So you can either embroider the squirrel or you can put the button on.
Okay.
So they embroidered the squirrel.
Oh, look at that. How
right
cute.
There. And you could put another one somewhere, like down here as the button.
Exactly.
So, I know, we love this.
Now, I forgot to mention the hoop size that you could do it in, and it does mention you can do this in a 5x7 hoop. Now, I think with the background quilting, if you want to do that, I think you'll need a 6x10. But as long as you have a 5x7 hoop area, you are going to be able to do this project, which I absolutely love. Super fun embroidery project, especially if you're looking at just kind of getting into it with appliques. Kimberbell is always the way to go. They're much easier than you think, and they're just super fun to just kind of enjoy the entire process of doing it with.
And the embellishment kit has a 42-inch zipper, the 6 buttons, tons of the faux leathers. So they said glitter leather, wood grain leather, micro velvet, mylar, embroidery felt green, embroidery felt blue, and there's some vinyl in here too. So things that would take you forever to collect, you just buy the package and you're ready to go. Yeah.
Now, the next thing and last thing too, there is one more thing, is going to be the Glide thread set. And these are all the colors that you will need for this specific project. You won't need anything else. And Kimberbell loves to use their Glide thread. Glide is just such a high quality thread. It is super great. And I also love the different shades and colors they have. Don't get me wrong, I love my exquisite threads, but if you want the perfect threads to match with this bench pillow right here, I would buy the Glide thread set, and then that also helps build your Glide collection a little bit too. You can never have enough thread.
Right.
I promise you that.
I agree.
I was looking for the right shade of green the other day back at home, and I could not find one that I liked. So
I know, and look at this shade of red here. It's just like a deep, kind of deep, not your normal red, a deep red. So they are.
That one candy apple red.
Yeah, candy apple red. Is that it? Okay. All right. Now
You're gonna go out.
you're gonna go out. Okay. So
You're out here.
alrighty, well, perfect, guys. Now, another treat for you all tonight, too, is I have a lot of pre-loved machines, and I really need some help because the shelf is completely full back there. So, and Zach keeps telling me I need more space back there. So, I have 4 different pre-loves behind me right here and a bunch of great machines with different features for every starting point, whether you're beginner, intermediate, or advanced. So the first one I am going to talk about right here is going to be this awesome little Baby Lock Flare. Now, the Baby Lock Flare is a dedicated embroidery-only machine. And so if you don't have an embroidery machine at all yet, this is the perfect one to start off with, this specific pre-love at this price point, because the biggest thing is it goes up to a 6x10 embroidery area. Now, if you are new to embroidery, a lot of the fun projects, as I like to put it, really start in a 6x10 hoop. So whether you're embroidering a crew neck, a sweatshirt, you're doing a Kimberbell project, you're doing it in the hoop project or a tiling scene, you really want a 6x10 area. And it just has the nice little features that we love on embroidery machines. It doesn't have one of those weird little snap hoops that you have to try to snap it in. They slide in very easily here, just in this little lever. Once you slide that in, you lock the little lever down. And what's nice too is the machine will actually be able to pick up which hoop that you are using, because there is a little sensor in the lever here. And that's pretty standard with all the embroidery machines that we like to show. Now, there's also a ton of great different built-in designs in on the Flare as well. You have a bunch of different Baby Lock exclusive categories, and there are over, I believe, 300 embroidery designs built in on this machine, which is just perfect for any beginner out there looking to start out. But also, this machine is perfect for anybody that might be looking for a secondary embroidery machine to really rock out some of those projects. So, and tons of fun different designs here. Now, I'm going to move to the next one here, and that's going to be the Flare's sister machine, which is the Baby Lock Vesta. Now, this one is actually a sewing and embroidery combo machine. So it is going to do every single thing that the Baby Lock Flare here does, but it's also going to do sewing. And there is a lot of great sewing features built in on this machine that I absolutely love. So maybe if there are some of you guys out there looking for your first combo machine that might only have, you know, a very small throat space, maybe you have a Baby Lock Jubilant or a Brother NS80E or something along those lines, and you're looking for a step up, this is going to be the best one to jump to because there's a lot of great features on here. We have features from speed control to an amazing pivoting feature that I'm going to show in a second. but I just want to show one of my favorite ones, which is the most simple, and that's going to be the needle threader here. And all I have to do is thread through my little guide there, press down on this side lever, and it threads my needle for me. And that is one of the best little features there. Now the other one I want to talk about is this pivoting feature. Whenever I turn on this little button here, and I hit start and start sewing, we can see my speed control working. I can increase the speed. But whenever I stop, my needle will go down into the fabric and my presser foot will raise a little bit so that I can easily pivot. So if you are a bag maker, a garment sewer, or a quilter, it's a great feature to have so that you're not constantly having to use your manual lift in the back 1,000,001 times. Now, there's a lot of other great features on this machine that I want to talk about, but I'm a little limited in some time tonight. So I'm going to show one of my last little favorite highlights, and that's all the different stitches that we have built in on the machine up here that we could see. Now to navigate to those different stitches, we're going to select this little button down here on the side, and it's going to bring up our stitch category, and all the stitches are categorized nice and easy to navigate. I'm going to go into number 6 here, and I'm going to go towards the back, and I'm going to select one of my favorites here, which is number 72. And I'm going to stitch this one out with you guys. And this is one of the jumbo stitches that are built in on the machine. And whenever we start sewing this one, we can see that the feed dogs are actually able to move the fabric side to side so that we could get these extra big jumbo decorative stitches. Now, these are absolutely perfect for incorporating into quilts, especially for your quilt borders, or if you even just want to use them to kind of add a little bit of dimension to different projects as well. But we could see here that it just stitches out that wave really nice and easy. I'm going to tap this little button right here, and that's actually going to end off and tie a knot at the last little stitch in that sequence. And right here at the end, we'll see that it will stop, and then I'll be able to cut my threads. And there we could see a beautiful jumbo wave stitch right there, perfect for so many different projects. Now, the last little thing I am going to talk about this machine too is one of the best features you could have on any single sewing machine. And the Vesta actually has what's called auto tension. And it's really cool. It's a feature that's built in on a lot of our different Baby Locks and Brother machines. But the machine can actually sense the layers of thickness of fabric that you're sewing through and automatically adjust the pressure and tension for you to have a perfect stitch every single time. So if I go ahead and even just sew through all those layers with a straight stitch, we can see that I have an absolute perfect stitch every single time. So I'm going to move on to the next machine from here, but I do want to just say the Vesta is a lovely machine to have in your collection or make the jump to if you do have a slightly smaller machine. Now, the next machine here is actually going to technically be the jump from the Vesta, and this is the Baby Lock Altair. So this one has a little bit of a bigger hoop size that it works with on the embroidery end. So it goes up to a 9.5 by 14 inch hoop size here. And we can see this is a perfect size hoop if you want to do bigger embroidery designs or if you want to quilt your blocks in the hoop. A lot of different size blocks are out there like 8 by 8, 9.5 by 9.5. And it's nice to have a bigger hoop that you can have for your projects. Now, whenever I turn on the machine here, there is going to be a couple different categories. We have sewing, embroidery, and then we also have IQ Designer on this machine, which is one of Gloria's favorite features because she teaches it for free every single Tuesday and has made so many fun different projects over the years here. But I'm going to go into sewing over here. So one of the nice things is that we have a very big, spacious 11 inches of throat space on this machine. So if you are somebody that likes to work on much bigger quilts, like king size quilts, you know, you really do want to have that extra little bit of space on your machine so that you could roll up your quilt as you're quilting it. But one of my key highlight features that I love about the Baby Lock Altair here is we have the Sew Straight laser guide, and we can activate that here by tapping this little button on the screen. And so as soon as I tap that, over here on my machine, it's going to have this little laser guideline shoot out from underneath it, and you can actually adjust it. You could line it up directly with your needle, or you could set it up with a seam allowance. And so I'm going to set this up at 1/4 inch here. And I have my little charm squares, and I also just drew my center line. And I'm going to be able to easily sew my half square triangles just by lining up my marked out line with the laser guide here. And just so, following that guideline. And I'll have a perfect 1/4 inch on both sides. Like I say, just kind of remove your pins as you go, so nice and easy. At the very end of your seam, stop. You could cut your threads with that little built-in thread cutter, so there's no mess whenever we pull away. And then I'm going to do the exact same for the opposite side. And that's one of my favorite little features that you could use on this machine here. And you could use that Sew Straight laser in so many different ways. It's truly amazing. I just absolutely love that feature. It is one of the best ones that could be on a sewing machine. Cut our threads, and then all we would do is just cut right down that pink line, and we would have our half square triangles, or our little pieces right there. So that is the Baby Lock Altair. Once again, so many other great features on here. You have IQ Designer. You also have the couching embroidery designs built in out here as well. I showed those last week, and I'll talk about those a little bit more later. But I'm going to move on to the last pre-love that I have over here, which is actually going to be the Brother Dream Machine 2. Now, this machine is very, very similar to the Baby Lock Altair. However, there is one extra little feature that you do have on it that I want to show you guys. So the home screen here will show sewing, embroidery, the Disney embroidery designs, and then you also have My Design Center, which is very similar to IQ Designer. But I'm going to go into sewing here really quickly. And I have one of my favorite attachments that comes with this machine on here, and that is the digital dual feed foot here. And this is one of the best accessories that you could get for your machine. Not every machine is compatible with it, but machines like the Altair and Dream Machine come with it. And it's perfect because it is a walking foot on steroids. It has a rubberized motored belt that keeps constant contact with your fabric to keep it evenly and consistently pulled through, which is perfect if you're working with slippery fabrics, minky fabrics, thick quilts, or anything heavy duty. But one of the cool little features on the Dream Machine here, and I have this one set up for sewing too, it does come with an embroidery unit, is that we have a built-in camera, and we could actually turn that on up here in the top corner. And whenever we turn it on in sewing, it's going to give a little above needle eye view of where your needle's at and a little projected outline of your stitch. So I'm going to change the color to red. And I figured this would be a really cool way to show you guys how to do a blind hem. So because I have the dual feed on, some of the stitches that you can't use will gray out. But let's go ahead and select our blind hem stitch. It's in category 2. And what's nice with using that camera is we could line it up with our seam here and see exactly where that triangle is going to catch the very edge of that fabric. So that's how we could use that camera to line up, because sometimes it's really hard to go about starting one of these blind hems without knowing where the perfect spot is to line up for that stitch. So I'm going to lower my foot and I'm going to sew this out. So with the blind hem stitch, I'm going to have Kate zoom in. It's going to do a couple stitches to the side, and it's going to do one little tiny zigzag stitch to catch the folded edge of that fabric so that it would be invisible. Now you'll want to use the same color thread that matches your fabric perfectly to make it really invisible. I'm purposefully using an orange thread to just demonstrate this with you guys. But that little zigzag stitch is just catching that fabric. And then whenever I go to fold and press out, there will just be tiny little stitches that holds that hem to make it invisible. Like I said, you'll want to use the same color thread that matches your fabric perfectly. I purposely did orange just to show you guys how that works. But that's just one of those very cool little built-in features with using that little above the needle camera that's built in on the Dream Machine here. And this also goes to a 9.5 by 14 embroidery field. So this is one of the best ways to get into embroidery on a budget, to have a really spacious throat and hoop size. So I love absolutely every single one of these machines. Now, if you are interested in any of them or want a little bit more information, feel free to give me a call at 412-344-2330 and select option 2, which will take you over to me. And if you guys are interested and maybe just want to email me as well, you could always reach out to johnscruddy@gloriahorn.com. But if you want one of these, I would put it in your cart and check out tonight so that you are the first person to get it, because there are only one of one with all of these here behind me. So, but I'm going to jump back in there with Gloria.
All right. Okay. So let's see. Those are wonderful machines. So we have a Brother Dream machine. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That has a camera. Well, he was showing the camera. So I didn't know we had one of those. That's a really good deal on that machine too. Wonderful. Okay. And, one of our favorite, and I think, were you the one that told me about this? Yes. Every home in America needs this fabric shaver. So remember, I demoed it in the winter. I had a sweater that I couldn't wear anymore because it had pills all over it. And this shaves it off. This is really, I mean, whether you sew or not, this is a really, really good gadget to have. So it shaves off the pills. And it's a really good deal. It's only $16, right? We sold a zillion, so I know there's a lot of people out there that have them.
I've had mine for 5 years.
Yeah.
So I've had one before I even worked here, and I use it religiously.
Yeah.
Like I tell you, if you have a sweater, you throw it in the wash, and you have all these little fuzzies on it, and you still want it to look like new because you don't want to go out and look kind of like frumpy, you know? Go ahead over with the fabric shaver. It makes it look brand new, fresh out of the store.
Yeah, it did. It did. It definitely did. We did your sweater, Kate. It was amazing, wasn't it?
I know. I love these. I don't know what happened to our open one, but I'll find it.
Yeah.
I'll find it so we could show it.
Yeah.
So
we're always losing stuff, aren't we?
I don't know how we lose everything when we have 5 of everything opened. I'm always looking. I'm like, how can I not find a pair of squeezy snips in this drawer? And there's a million opened in this building.
They gotta be. We don't know where they go. No, we don't. Okay, so the next item is the machine embroidery design, and this is called Stitch Your Sewing Room by Riley Blake. Okay.
Oh my gosh, this one is just so good. I love this one right here. So there's a bunch of different designs in here, but you have this table runner, and you could also make this a wall hanging too, I think. You know, you can really pick what you want it to be. But there's all these different little vintage sewing machines. You have the cute little vintage iron. My favorite part is the measuring tape with the tomato pin cushion. My mother had one of those, gave it to me. I still have it. I think it's so cute. So. But there's fun other little projects in there as well. And these are in the hoop project. So you have a zipper bag, super adorable. And I always say these are perfect to keep your USBs in.
Yeah.
That's what I do back at home is all my USBs are in one of these cute little zipper bags that I made.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the cute part.
Mm-hmm.
There is a little notebook that you can make.
Mm-hmm.
Look how cute that is in the hoop.
Mm-hmm.
So
you put your needles in there. Your hand sewing needles, your machine needles. Yeah.
You're right, because there's batting in here or felt that you use to put in there. And then it just ties up.
Flip it over because it's got a cute little design on the back. Little spool of thread with a needle. So you can make pouches, you can make the wall hanging. I think there's also a pin cushion, right? There was something else. See, I think this is the pin cushion right here. We never made that one. So all of that. Okay, and then I think they have the next item. So we didn't bring one over to the studio, but it's the layer cake. It's the exact layer. This is what's so neat about Riley Blake. You can make all these projects with a layer cake. So with 10 by 10 squares, you don't have to buy yardage. I guess the only one you would need yardage for is your backing. So you could draw from your stash for that, but all this piecing in here can be done with the 10-inch squares, and the 10-inch squares for this are on sale. It's $32.88.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Those are going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's listed in there as the sale price, Kate. It's correct. So the $32.88 is correct.
Those are like $65.
Well, no, like it would like 52, aren't they normally? 52.
I thought they were more than that.
Yeah. So if you already bought one, buy another one. You can make presents to give to your sewing friends. You know, we love this. Now you said your favorite was the tomato pin cushion, but the lettering to me, it's really nice. It's really nice thick lettering, and it's like raised. So I think she must do those padding stitches underneath. And the letters turn out really, really good. Now, look, it looks like, Autumn Love in the Kitchen. Now, the one, we are really excited about this collection too. So Autumn Love in the Kitchen, and it makes a whole bunch of projects. So I'm going to read them off. There's 4 different mug rugs, 4 different hot pads, 2 pot pinchers, a crow hanger. So it's like, is it really a hanger? Is it a hanging? And then a scarecrow apron. So, and right, so one of the hot pads, like you can see a pumpkin here. So there's just a whole bunch of projects in here. And we're going to be getting in Lori Holt's next collection, which is called Baked with Love, and it's going to be perfect for this design set. So Autumn Love in the Kitchen. But the one I'm really excited about is it Autumn Love Quilt? I bet we don't. Do we have that one in the lineup? That's the one I'm really excited about. Yeah, it is really cute. So we'll show that one next time. So, okay, now your gadget.
Okay, can I open this?
Yeah,
I want to see
go
this.
ahead. Here, we'll try it out. Here's some pins.
So it's called We Got It, and it's from Graphic Impressions. So let's see, because it says it's like a little mini extra muscle, and it's a small and strong magnet. My fingers are too big. It adjusts, so you could put it on any finger. Oh my gosh, wait.
Yeah, it's strong.
It is really strong. Look at that.
So you need, if you're hand sewing and you need to put that needle somewhere for safekeeping, you can put it right on your finger, then you don't lose it.
Wait
so
a minute,
it's a cool gadget, right? Yeah.
That is a really strong magnet for a pinky ring.
Yeah, I know.
Like, here, really, I just have to show them zoomed in.
Yeah.
Like, that's really impressive for a tiny little magnet to be that strong and pick up your pins. And it's just on your finger and stylish and fashionable. And then whenever you're out, you know, if you're with your friends sewing and they drop a pin, you could go, oh.
Look. Yeah, definitely. You'd show off to your friends. You get
to show off to your friends.
Yeah.
Look at how I pick up pins with style. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
See, now I wish that was a diamond on my finger, but you know.
Yeah.
I think sewing pins are just as good.
Hey, on my cruise, so we did have fun with this on another cruise. Kathy Kathy Kimberbell, she remembers. So I was on the cruise, and they put out in the middle of the shopping area. They put out rings for $20. I got the biggest diamonds you ever saw in your life. She and I were having fun there. So they were $20 a piece, but I'll have to wear it sometime. It is like the biggest, huge. Yeah. And they look real. They do. Yes. Okay. Now get this. We are getting in. Oh, Midway Prize.
Yep.
Midway Prize. Mary Ellen Kreps. Kreps. Congratulations. You won the Midway Prize, the book and the charm pack. Okay, I'll better put these over here so we don't lose those. Okay, now, so we have gotten in, I quit counting at 19 collections, Christmas collections. So we have 19 Christmas collections. And what we do is we put them aside. We don't show them. And then we go to show them and we can't get any more because it's sold out. So we decided this year that we were going to start introducing the Christmas fabric as it came in. But I love this one. This one is from Wilmington. This is a quilt kit for making this quilt right here. So it is 38.5 by 64.5. They call it a wall hanging. I would throw that over my couch to decorate with. Okay,
I would too.
So all of these fabrics, so let's open up that panel. It's really cute. Wilmington, they always do some neat things with the fabrics. They always have, we already showed their cardinal fabric. And I got to keep an eye on it, make sure we don't run out. Isn't it something to, in June, be worried about running out of Christmas fabric? But, now people sew for Christmas all year round.
You know what? When that lady came in the other day and was talking to us, she's like, well, I need Christmas fabric now so I get my projects done. It just clicked for us. We're like, we need to start showing the Christmas fabric.
Yeah. We had 3 people one day ask for Christmas. So I went, I better put it out. People are in the mood this year. Yeah. So, so you get all the fabrics that are listed plus the backing. So you will get the backing. It includes, a yard and a quarter of this border print. But I want you to see this. You're going to get a yard and a quarter of the border print, but you're only going to use 2 stripes of it, right? So you're going to have all this extra border print. So you're going to have enough to make a 60-degree runner or a embroidery purse runner because you're only going to use 2 of those strips. So look at how much more fabric you have. So so you're going to be able to get more than just a quilt out of this. So it's called the Jolly North, and it's from Wilmington. And I think it's a really cute Santa. So, and remember, everything you buy, you will get 10% back. Now, how many did we have to start? It says 0.
It was enough. It was whatever Tommy put in.
Yeah, he was talking, I hope he put back, because we had enough to make, 20 quilts. So, but if it goes to waitlist, let it. I will see that tonight. So I go after, they made a special button for me to press. I go to reports and then waitlist, and I can see what went to waitlist tonight, and I can place the orders for the fabric. So, but I already ordered more of this fabric because this was one, we love this quilt. So I go ahead, put it on waitlist. If you waitlist, authorize it. When the fabric comes in, we will inform you that we do have more, and you will be the first to get it. So, but honestly, there was a fall line, right? It was fall. It was sunflowers. We just got it, the sunflower line, and I went back to order more and it was gone.
I know.
Yeah, I was really disappointed because I said, that's what I want to do this year, is the day it comes in, I want to look at it and plan projects. So, so all of these
sold out. Now, we got our project bundle. So, the first one is the Jolly North. Now, I think this is definitely the right one.
Yeah.
Super cute fabrics here. I'm just going to unfold it just a tiny bit. So you always got your nice green basic, and it has that nice little misted background is what I call it, with all the different snowflakes. We got our different little Christmas trees with little ornaments. We have Santa's face. That is the key part right there.
And I love it. And
this is probably my favorite, the plaid. That is such a nice one. I like that one a lot.
And that is I can't order any more of this. So what we have,
so what we got is what we got.
Yeah. Oh, it's still on the quilt kit. You want to be on the fabric bundle. Oh, there we go. Fabric bundle.
Sorry.
So this is the Jolly, might as well talk about it again.
Yep.
The Jolly North Fabric Bundle.
North Fabric Bundle. So, we got all those great fabrics. So we do have that nice green one with the different snowflakes. Mm-hmm. We have the nice, cute little Christmas tree ones with the little bulbs, little snowballs. We have Santa's face.
And they're tossed, so it doesn't matter what direction you put them in.
That's great when it's not directional. Mm-hmm. And then we also have the plaid, which is my favorite part, I think.
Now, we do this. It's 12 and a half inches wide by the width of fabric. So they're 12 and a half by 44. And we use them in embroidery, but Carol used them. She cut them into 2.5-inch strips and made a jelly roll pillow. You could also make your jelly roll rug with them. Look at this. We made bowls with them. Okay, so you can do that. Now, for some reason over here, we only have the Easter egg shape, but you've been seeing Jan Mendenhall. I hope she's on tonight. She posts all the time on our site. There's so many talented people that post pictures of their projects, and she uses our project bundles all the time. Yeah, Tommy wants me to change the name. It's a fabric bundle. It's a fabric bundle. It's not, yeah. So he's changing the name. He wants me to stick with it. But you can make our ovals and our circles. And then remember, we did the baskets in the hoop with that. You could do there. So that's why we went 12 and a half. I went 12 and a half on the size because most, a typical quilt block size is finished a 12-inch block, and this would give you, if you were embroidering a block, you would need this size for your background. And there's just so many things that you can do with these, and yet they do have, we do have a really nice assortment of fabrics. So, and we really do put our heads together to pick them out, don't we? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, okay, so I do love that one.
All right, now the next one. This is my favorite. Mm-hmm. I think this is going to be my favorite for tonight, at least in the Christmas theme. Because look at this.
Yeah.
So, well, let's go, I guess, this way.
Nope, flip it over. This way.
There we go.
Oh, here we go. Here you go.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay, we got to start off with this one first.
Ah, so pretty.
So this is called Merry Manor Metallic. And so this is absolutely stunning. We could see all the different little ornaments in there, different shapes, different little florals. And this is a Christmas metallic themed, and that's what I love about it, is I love our metallics. They are the best. So
every time I see a metallic, I take a second look. And that deep red and the deep green, and you can see that they're all outlined with the gold metallic. Now this one
is just so elegant and beautiful. The gold in there, oh my goodness. I don't even need to say it. It just speaks for itself. Look at that. Look how gorgeous that is.
Yeah.
Now, the next one is the tossed little berries with the sprigs. Once again, just so gorgeous. Honestly, you could use these these fabric kit bundles for so many different things. You could cut out the circles for them, make serger napkins because they're 12 inches. Usually I do 12 inches for one of those, and then here is the last one.
Yeah, it's the same as this one. Oh, look at that.
This was a good one. These ones are gone.
These are Moda Hoffman. But these are the most beautiful.
Oh, these next ones coming up too. Okay, these ones are gone.
You gotta have them all,
so
right?
You do have to have them all. So fast fingers on these next ones.
Yes, just beautiful. There's so many things. So whenever I show IQ Designer or my design center, I use these project bundles. Because where can you get 4 pieces of fabric, for under $20?
And I'm going to turn this one this way a little bit. So this is the Tilda one now. So this is the Tilda Oriental that you can use if you're doing those beautiful plates.
Okay, here, I'll get my plates uncovered here.
And so the first one is that Oriental one with the different little elephant. Oh my gosh, they just remind me of the China plates I grew up with.
Yeah. Ooh, right?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
So that's the first one here. Now here's the second one. Very, very beautiful. Absolutely love it. And they just all go so well, all of her fabrics. Now here's this one. It's all different blues.
Now, what I want to do with these, okay, remember we did have a project bundle that had the border fabric, and they use that. Did they sell out? The ones with the border stripe? I don't know. Well, on Tuesday, I'll show them if we still have any, but I would like to do the ginger jars next.
I think you need to do the ginger jars.
And like this is perfect. The Oriental one is perfect for the ginger jar, right? So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do next is the ginger jar and the appliques to go with it. Look at that pretty.
I know, I love that flower bouquet.
Imagine that on your plates. Yeah.
You know, honest to God, we did grow up at my house. We had plates like this. It was my mom's china set.
Yeah, blue and white,
yep,
really?
Just like this. I think there's one plate left. My 23 years of life, all right? We have one of those left because they all broke somehow, some way. So if I go home and stop home this week, I'll take a picture of it.
Yeah.
But
now, again, that's another one. If it goes to waitlist, leave it in your cart. If you really, really want it, waitlist authorize it because if we're able to make more, you know, sometimes we've already cut a yard and a half off a bolt and we're not sure how much is gone. So we're not positive how many. The number that we did put in, we definitely could get, but we might be able to squeak out a couple more of these fabric bundles.
Now look at this one.
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys, fast fingers with this because I don't know how many we have. We have 20 and only 20. So look how gorgeous this is. This is this fall harvest one, and this is a metallic. This is going to be perfect for fall coming up, and it's going to come up quick. I'm afraid summer's going to go fast. I'm really worried about it. Too stressed about it. We're talking about Christmas and fall tonight.
Yes.
But I'm going to try to enjoy summer. So first one is all the leaves outlined in metallic.
Now imagine you're making an oval or you know an egg shape for Easter, but an oval for fall or a circle. Not much of that fabric shows, so you want something that is like packed with color. So that's why we go with like a medium-sized print. We don't go with a big print. We don't go with something that has a lot of open space because so there's that same one. That's that Hoffman one.
Goes perfect
when I
with
saw it, I thought I have to have this in every color. Every color.
Now, I got to say that this is the centerpiece.
Yeah.
All outlined in metallic, the different beautiful florals, the pumpkins, the white pumpkins. I love it. The sunflowers.
These are gorgeous,
And then we have
they?
that same one in brown. Now, once again, guys, these ones sold out, but wait list authorize it. Please wait list authorize it if you want it, because there's a good chance somebody doesn't check out with it tonight.
Yeah, yeah, they take them out of their carts, so waitlist authorized, and you'll be the first one to get it. Look how pretty this is with this one. You know, that shades of brown are in there. Oh, these are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fabrics.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, the next thing that we have here, so we're done with our fabric bundles for right now. Now, this is the next thing. A quilty hemostat, and I just have to laugh because I'm pretty sure one of these were in my mouth yesterday when I was at the dentist. So I'm sitting here terrified looking at it. But these are a great tool to have in the sewing room. Sometimes you have a zipper or you're pulling a hand sewing needle through something, or there's so many other different applications.
For me, it's hard to hold on to a needle to put it in, and so I hold them with a hemostat. So. Yeah. Rochelle wants me to do the plates on a USB. And I promise, okay, somebody did ask about, wait, we're going to be going over that. So don't worry, something's coming up.
Yep,
okay.
we got it coming up.
This is great. At turning things, you could reach in and grab that corner and pull it out, and then you can poke it through. See? They're turning.
They're even showing stuffing, really small things, like if you're making those dolls in the hoop, in those really hard to reach areas. But let me tell you guys what, all right, seriously, if you do have to hand sew something, sometimes we just have to use a really thick needle for something. It's really great to use one of these, or just even inserting them.
Oh, look at Sharon says for the OESD building tabs, you know, it's almost like pulling a teeny tiny button through a loop.
That
and
too.
This would help you. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Now, speaking about needles as well, everybody always asks for them. So we have some hand embroidery needles.
Yes.
And these are great every now and then, because I'm going to say something. Sometimes, you know what? I am guilty of it. All right. I break my thread and I accidentally forget to back up. I pop it out of the hoop, finish sewing my project. I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot to cover up those few stitches.
Yeah.
And sometimes in the very rare case that happens. It's nice to have a couple hand embroidery needles to go back and fill in with those threads.
But it's so frustrating because you can't see the eye of the needle. This is the only needle that I order in for the store. These are embroidery. Look how big that needle eye is. They're really big, so you can thread them. You can thread them.
You could tell the different parts because the eyes are gold and the rest is silver.
Mm-hmm. Oh, now the next item.
I like Laura to talk about this.
Yeah, I am very, very excited about this. So we are going to do our Christmas box, but we're going to do it a little different this year. Okay, this time it's going to be the 12 days of Christmas box. Okay, because we thought we could put bigger things in, we could put nicer things in. I've already contacted some of our suppliers, and I said, what is coming out for fall? I want to know about it. I want to get it on order. I want brand new items in that Christmas box that these people have never seen before. So I've been working with a lot of people. So it's going to be the 12 days of Christmas, 12 unique gifts, and it's going to be curated for, anybody can use them. It's just going to make your sewing easier, like it's going to be wonderful. And so it's $150, okay? You're pre-ordering. So right now it's just a $75 deposit. So just a $75 deposit. And then when it goes to ship, we are planning on shipping mid-November. And 20% off back on the Christmas box. Yeah. No, 20% back. No, 10%. Does it say 20% somewhere? No, 10%. I mean, she probably pressed the wrong button. Yeah, Eugenia.
Hey, you almost got tricked into talking to that. Eugenia, that's a good one.
Well, see, last year we didn't give anything back on the Christmas boxes. But for tonight, we are. We may get to a certain point because you know how I overspend. And so we may get to a certain point where I can't give the 10% anymore. But we thought for these pre-orders, we're going to let them have the 10% back.
Gloria, if I know you, and I'm saying this in the best way possible for everybody watching tonight, there is going to be way over $150 in that box.
Definitely. Because I just go, I got to dazzle them.
Like 300.
Yes. Yeah, I have fun doing it and ordering everything in. So it's going to be the 12 days of Christmas, and you just have to put $75 down, but you will get $750 put back into your account to spend later. Yeah, I knew it. Eugenia said, oh, sorry, 10%. Yes. See, I didn't do that last year. I didn't do that, but it's going to be really nice, So I am really, really excited about it. I've been talking to a lot of our suppliers, so it's going to be really, really good. So get your deposit made, and we're limiting the quantity because there is only so many that we can make. So last year we kind of took too many orders for them. And we thought we're going to limit the quantity this year so we know it won't be crazy making them. Yeah, so quantity is limited. Once they're sold out, they're sold out. You'll just be sitting there watching our shows, watching us open them and be all sad because you didn't get them. So you better just put that deposit down. All right. Okay, so I am very, very excited about that. So, okay.
Okay, next up is our Color Play thread sets. And the first one now, fast fingers with these because some of these I only have a few of in stock. So the first one here is our Nashville collection. There is a bunch of different blues, so you get all 4 of the colors that make up the variegated thread. So I'm going to read off the colors for you guys here. There is baby blue, there's slate blue, night horizon, that's really cool. I like that name. Celtic blue, and then you get denim blue variegated.
Yeah, let's see. This one would go with the Tilda.
Yes.
And I bet this one would too, right?
Yep.
What did I do with my table?
Now,
I lost
for the fall threads, here it is. So,
okay.
We moved it out there.
Okay, so I think this one and this one.
And you could also waitlist authorize it, but it looks like those ones are out right now.
Yeah. See that? That blue right there is perfect for it. But look at variegated. I think that would, we love to see our fancy fills. So variegated would make this fancy fill stand out. Okay.
All right. Now, next one here is the Caramel collection. This is going to go good with that fall project bundle. So if you've got one of those, make sure you get one of these. You have a nice tangerine, a shade of gold here, a nice little shade of mocha, and then a sunshine yellow, which creates this beautiful little variegated here. Now the names of these ones are citrus, marigold, yellow, light gold, and wicker.
No, wait a minute. Is that one, this one right here? This is perfect. You know, we use this one over and over again every fall for quilting our quilts, our fall quilts. So the variegated. Okay.
All right. Now, the last one I have is the Cape Town collection here. And we have a lot of beautiful different colors once again. So we have a nice darker gold, I'd say almost like an amber, a nice beautiful shade of purple, a nice chocolate brown, a cream colored here, and then the variegated as well. And the names of those ones are going to be flamingo, copper, opalescent pink, dark brown, and tusk. So super cute. Now, best one to get, I think, tonight, because I love my metallics, is going to be the Patriotic Variety Pack here. You even get free embroidery designs with this one.
Yeah.
I love that. Just in nick of time for 4th of July. But you're going to get metallic, red, silver, and blue. And now these are Kingstar metallics. They are the best metallics out on the market, in my absolute best opinion. I love using the Kingstar for so many different projects.
That next, because it's already after 9, isn't it? Isn't it? It's just after 8.
It's 8:15.
Okay, I
It's
looked at his
8:19.
watch. Oh, good. I thought, oh my gosh,
watch
where did
is
the time
off.
go?
I can never set my watch right.
Oh, okay. So what did you? You're John
I'm
has
off an hour.
7 minutes after 9. Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay,
Kate.
we can keep going. We're good. Okay. I was shocked. Okay.
All right, now, so those are all our thread sets that we have. Now, the next thing we have is a 2-year membership for Love of Knowledge. Now, if you guys want to know what this is, this little certificate here gives you access to 2 full years of Baby Locks classes for any and all of their machines. So even if you have something like the Baby Lock Joy or the Zest or the Zeal, all the way up to the Radiance and in between, even one of the previous Love machines, like if you have a Destiny or a Solaris, this will give you access to all of those classes on those machines with different projects, different education, and it really helps you teach and fully know your machine so that you can know all the features with confidence. Now, I would get this tonight just because this is a really good deal on this, and quite frankly, knowledge is power, as they always say, and if you really want to use your machines to the max, I would get this tonight just so that you could start learning.
And their videos are really well done. They really are. So whether you own a Baby Lock or a Brother, you would, if you own.
I know, I feel like we can't say that.
You would get, and I thought this paper told me how many classes there were out there, but I think there's like 1,000 classes.
Oh my gosh, I think there's over 2,000 now.
Classes, yeah.
Last time I checked, I think there was like 2,000.
Wow.
Also,
okay.
are we giving the 10% back on this?
Yeah.
You're getting 10% back on this. So that's like a pretty good deal. What is that? $36?
Yeah.
$36 in Gloria Bucks is a really good deal.
Yes.
So I wouldn't pass up on this. And
It's
once
priceless.
again, this is for everybody. Whether you're on the beginning of your sewing journey or you're very advanced or in between, it is absolutely perfect for everybody to have access to those classes. All right. Now, moving on to the design suites here. This is one of the new ones that just came out at H&H, and this one here is the Motifs and Pets collection, #1. All right, and on the front cover here first, they made this adorable little cat teepee, and I do have a couple friends that have cats. I am a dog person, so I would have made a dog bed. So if you're a
It
dog
is really
person,
cute. Don't you wish they gave you the pattern for that?
you have a cat. You're a cat person.
Yeah. Drink of water.
I'm a very big dog person. Kate gets to be the tiebreaker here. So, but what I love about this collection here is there's so many fun, different little animals that you could use for all these additional fancy fills here. So we have adorable ones from little bunny rabbits to parakeets to cats, which are going to be the big one here. You have cats with yarn, horses, You do have dogs as well, even pigs. But I just saw one that is standing out as my favorite in the top corner here. And it's actually these koi fish. And the reason I like that is that would go perfect with that Chonga Wang collection I've been huge on, and we still have a few bits of it. So I'm gonna have to show that with this collection next time. Now you also get these motif stitches on the side, and you get to use these with all of your IQ Designer or My Design Center projects.
Too. Yeah, some of them have too much detail. These are perfect. Like it looks like a monkey, like a dog house, bones. There's a lot of really cute ones, dog faces, and they're decorative stitches that you could, so let's say you did the oval and you want, instead of candle wicking, you would take one of these stitches right here. Where am I going the wrong direction? Yeah. So you would take one of these stitches and that's what you would put here. So they are used in IQ Designer where we can't pull in our decorative stitches on our machine into IQ Designer. So I'm always using zigzag and candle wicking. Here we can pull these in and use these. Look at a little bunny. Wouldn't that be cute on this oval? You could even leave the candle wicking, but have the bunnies going out here, right?
So Betty,
here,
these are not edge-to-edge designs. These are fancy fill designs used for the decorative fills on your machine in IQ Designer or My Design Center. You could use this on the brother end as well. So.
Okay.
Now, the next one here, these are going to be specifically embroidery designs that anybody could use, even if you have a 4x4 hoop. That's the one that gets me. Yep. Ranging in sizes from 4, 6, 8, and 10 inches for these letters. And these are beautiful. I don't know what happened to the one we had stitched out, but they are absolutely
we
gorgeous.
Lose things.
Are you sure you didn't take that one home? It did have a G on it.
Did it really?
It did.
No, well, I'm going to look for it and take it home.
I know you had that one taken home. Jeez, you're good at hiding it.
Yeah.
So I love this. This is their floral alphabet collection. And this is a beautiful monogram embroidery collection here that has all these gorgeous flowers. There's different versions of it. So there's ones that use applique. There's ones that are just black and white. There's ones that don't use applique at all, and it's just the stitching. There's so many different versions. I think there's about 4, and you get all those letters in different sizes as well. And you could use those for so many fun different projects. Wall hangings, centerpieces, adding those on your quilts, doing one big letter monograms. Absolutely love this collection right here. And you are getting 10% back on that. So take advantage of that deal because that 10%
is really nice.
Might go down from 10% one day.
So any machine can do these because it goes from 4x4, 6x6, 8x8, and 10x10.
Yep.
So you could do these on any machine. And what machine languages does it have? Does it say that, John?
So it's PES, I know.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yep.
Usually they put
PES.
all the languages on. So I bet it is all the languages. Okay. All right. So now this is, so I saw Kathy ask about, these are shipping tomorrow. The printer is going to have the directions done tomorrow. So this is a garden flag. Okay. Now we didn't put the whole thing together. Oh, here, we'll show the samples and then I'll pull everything out of the kit. And
okay, I gotta double up on my aprons right now.
Yeah, isn't that cute? And see, it has pockets. Okay, we didn't do the tote bag yet. Okay, so you can decorate a tote bag. So, okay, so I'm excited to show you what you get in the package. So you get the full garden flag holder. Okay, that goes into the ground. It just screws in together. It stands nice and tall. Okay, then you are going to get some summer little candy treats, but you're going to get a flash drive that has the designs on it. So you're going to get the designs from OESD, and I think there's 7 different designs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there must be one more somewhere because there's 7 designs. But then Deb convinced Tommy to put them together for us. They want you to put them together, and the full instructions on how to put them together are with, that's what we're waiting to come from the printer. And so you will get all of that on your cute USB with your watermelon on it. Okay, so that comes with it. The flag holders comes with it. It looks like this is the apron. Now, make note, there is this watermelon ribbon because we just thought it would look cute if you had the ribbons, you know, these would be blowing in the wind. It just adds a nice little touch. So everybody gets a yard of this watermelon ribbon. Okay, you get the OESD garden flag, which is really nice. It comes already finished and opened up. So you will, they recommend putting shape flex on this side, but you will embroider the one side. Now you could do another design on the other side if you want to, or the same design. So when the wind blows, you see both sides. But you decide what you want to do. And then once you've embroidered it, you'll just sew up the sides and the bottom. And it's done. And the ugly embroidery side will never show. Okay, so you are going to get the garden flag, the apron that John has on. You're going to get a tote bag, and you're also going to get a black and white towel. We thought the black and white looked really cute with it too. Okay, then you're also going to get a set of applique fabrics, and it's going to be enough to do this embroidery more than once. I think they end up being like 5" by 10". Imagine how many ice cream cones you can get out of that. So you'll be able to do these appliques, you know, a bunch of times. So you'll get the fabric, and then you will get, this is what we're waiting to come from the printer. And I think they're going to do it in like booklet style, but it's going to have directions on positioning the designs the way that you want, and lots of tips. And it's going to show all the designs and the color order too. So everybody, that's going to be printed out for you. It's going to be on your flash drive as a PDF.
I know, and look how cute this is as an apron. I have two really cute aprons on right now.
You do.
You know what? Imagine going out to the barbecue, okay, and then just going, you know what? I have 2 aprons on today. Okay.
Yes, that's all you need. Yeah. So this is Embroidery Elegance. So some of you signed up. I guess it was maybe last March or something. For the full year, okay? And we still owe you 4. So they have not shipped yet, but they're already. Ella got 68 of them done today, and she's ready to do like another 68 tomorrow. And they're all ready. We had Dom was filling all the flash drives and everything. So yeah, it's part of Tommy's 12 design set. He took over a lot of my jobs, a lot of things that stressed me out. And
now he's stressed out.
Now he's stressed, and now I get to have the fun of planning these projects. So I really like what I have planned too. I'm really, really excited about it. So, so those of you that bought the full year, don't buy it again, because you're going to get yours, and you will be notified, right? Don't they get an email when we ship them out?
They do.
Yeah. You will get an email. So, yep. So we're going to start shipping them tomorrow. I don't know that we could get all of them out in one day, but so they're going to ship them tomorrow and Saturday and Monday. So, yeah. So.
And Ryan's just down there packing up. Him and Sam just go at it. They go at it. Not with each other. I mean, shipping. They're like wrapping. That sounded so bad. Sophie's laughing. I'm like, they just go at it right away, and I'm like, probably everybody thinks everybody thinks they're probably fighting each other. They're gonna watch this tomorrow, and they're gonna come up to me like, "What were you talking about?"
Yeah, so dumb. Oh well, yeah. Okay. All right.
So let's talk about these wool mats, because we have not talked about wool mats in forever.
Okay. Now, Karen, if you do have this design already, I have more than 4 in the works. So maybe send us an email. How will we find out? She said she already has that design. So maybe send us an email and let us know that you already have it and you want to wait for one of the ones that you don't have. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, next. We haven't shown wool mats in a long time. I cannot live without it. We use ours all day, every day. We like, it makes a huge difference. So you have a puckered embroidery design, you lay it on here, the steam goes into the wool, and oh no mail on Friday.
Forgot about that.
I
It
did
is a
too.
holiday.
I mean, they'll get them all bagged
What
up.
holiday?
It is Juneteenth. It's a federal holiday now.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Don't worry, guys. They're still going to be getting packaged up. And
Yeah,
they're going to
they'll
just
get
be
the labels
right
put
at
on,
there
everything.
At Saturday morning.
Yeah, Saturday morning.
It's really nice. We're only a minute away. From
Yeah,
the post
we do. We have a
office.
big post office. Just a minute. We can walk there in 3 minutes, right?
I would say less than that. Probably
Yeah.
like a minute and a half.
Yeah.
If you do a little pep in your step, you know.
Okay.
So
All right. Yeah. So and they're really good there too. Yeah,
Yep.
they are. They're really good.
So, wool mats, but we love these. If you don't have one, you want one. Because
Yeah.
sometimes we don't have the space for an ironing board.
Right. And you can, these are so thick. These gypsy ones, the original ones out there, these are really thick wool. The gypsy quilter ones are really good quality. So this size, I love this size. It is 17 by 24. So this, you have room to put your iron on here and, to do a nice big block, So I really like this size. But then we also have in the lineup that if you could get this one, right? Get this one. And then I also really like the 17 by 17 too. Yeah. Now it looks like they already went to waitlist, but I know I can get more. So. Okay, so I'll go over that with Tommy tonight. Poor guy. I'm going to make him work tonight okay. All right, now the other thing, and I thought my wool mat was a mess. This one isn't too bad, but I just wanted to show you. We have some around here that I think someone ate their lunch on.
Yep.
Or something, right?
Something.
And so this is your wool mat cleaner, and it's just got these little pins, little spikes on here, and you just rub it and it pulls all the bad stuff off. So you want to get one of these to keep it clean. And because threads get caught on it. Oh no, we have nothing. We don't know where
this is
any of
like
our
the
stuff-
magical drawer that has anything and everything, and then doesn't have what you need.
It
when
never
you need
has what you need. Look at how dirty. Oh, there's my 3 lozengers. I do need those all the time. No, I don't see one. It never has what you need. It has a million things in it.
We got to call this the Gloria Horn junk drawer.
Yes.
Where anything and everything you think you need that would be in here isn't going to be in here when you go to look.
Don't even look. I hardly ever even look. Let's see this drawer. I think it's stabilizer. Yeah, stabilizer.
It's all sticky back too.
Yeah. Oh, is that?
Yep.
So it isn't even the stabilizers that we use.
Just the sticky back stabilizer drawer.
Oh well. But yeah, you need this to clean your mat.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Next thing that we got is Sunny Pumpkin's Table Runner. Okay, so this is a embroidery design right here, and it's really cute. Who's this from? Amelie Scott. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's how you know it's a good, fun project.
Yeah.
And we could see here, oh, I love that little, well, I guess that's a flower. It looks like a dragonfly from my end, but it looks like a flower from their end. If you look at it upside down, kind of looks like a dragonfly. But we could see here, they're fun little applique designs. You got little pumpkins, you got some nice little sayings right here, and you can see how the table runner goes together. Now,
And all the instructions, quilting. So the quilting designs come with it. Embroidery designs and quilting designs come with it. Yeah. And the full instructions for making the table runner. So all the instructions for doing all of this. Yeah.
so, and then what size hoop do they need? That's what I was trying to find out. Largest dimensions are 7.5 by 8 inches. So I'm guessing you'll want around an 8 by 8 hoop at least.
Yeah. Okay. So what it would be, maybe this one right here. And okay, and the finished size of the table runner, 18 by 56. Yeah, so and it's in every machine language. So I see ART, DST, EXP, HUS, JEF, PES, and VP3. So, okay. Now,
next thing is the Jolly North Charm Pack. Are we calling this a Charm Pack bundle?
yeah, there's a
Fabric
bunch
bundle.
of things you can make with it.
Okay.
So I'm going to lay those out. So this is another thing, just like our fabric bundles, our 12.5 by width of fabric bundles that you can make so many different things with. This is another one. So you can make you can make the box bottoms and bows tote. And we are selling these patterns separate now because, or now we have a new one. Okay, so we did show you last week, we showed you the charmer. We have made this over and over and over again. We've also got the Peachtree Dandy Candy. Okay, and then this one was out of stock and we just got them in. So this one is new tonight and it's 2x4s. So these are all made with a charm pack and then fabric. So we have 1.5 yards of fabric. So look how cute that is for the, so that would be, if you're doing the Botox tote, the green with the snowflakes would be what you do the straps and the bows with. Okay, so with this one, you would use your charm pack for those, but there's a little touch of that green that's going to show here, and you'll use it also for the backing. Here's what you'd use, the green with the snowflakes here, and then this one would just be backing. This is all charm pack there. So this is that line, you know, we just showed the quilt with Santa. This is the complete line of fabric, and it is, I always have to check, 42-inch 5x5 squares. So that's really cute, maybe a cute gift. And we also we're still packing it right in with this container, which it was brought out to keep your charm packs in it. You know, when you open these, they get all scrambled where you're going to have a place to put your supplies. So I love these. I love it. Okay, so that one, and I think they have a couple others,
yes,
right?
Yes, we do. Okay, so here is the next one. This is the Star of Wonder.
So these are Christmas. So take a look. So this is a Nancy Halverson line, and it's really pretty. I love her colors. But these fabrics right here have holly in them. Nancy Halverson from Art to Heart. We just love everything she designs. And then this would be the fabric that we would use for the bows and straps on the tote or the backing on the table runner. So everything you need. Plus you're also going to get the container too. And you know what? They had the buttons. Oh, I don't think they even put a button on this one, but they had a bunch of the buttons for the Botox tote, so they threw a button in too. So a lot of them will come with that button too. So, okay, now show them the next one.
All right, now here's one of the best ones right here. And I'm going to say, guys, fast fingers, there's only so many. And this is that beautiful, very elegant fabric collection right here. You get the charm pack with it, those 5-inch squares. And you get that gorgeous metallic as your lining.
Yeah.
So
it is. It's enough for lining, straps, and the bows. Or backing. I would never use it as a backing. I would save it and use it for like maybe Christmas napkins, right? But you will get the charm pack, 1.5 yards of fabric, and the clear, I forget what they call that, but it's meant for charm packs. Okay, now you got one more.
Yep, and this is Arabesque, and this is one of my favorite collections right here that we have in store. So it's a very beautiful, I'd say kind of modern approach on a fabric. Beautiful blues and creams and yellows, and they're just so gorgeous. I love them.
I love that color scheme.
You know,
so this would go all year round, right?
This one would look really good in my place. Now I got to make a project with it.
He just got his own apartment. So I bet you're going to make it really
I know.
nice.
Now I have to make every single thing. That's the issue. I have to make everything in there.
Can't buy anything. Nope. So, you'll get the charm pack and 1.5 yards of fabric. Kate and I picked this one. We really like that one. It's perfect, you know, for backing, for edge, you know, on the table runners, and then of course for the lining, the bows, and the straps on the Botox tote. So you buy the patterns separately. Okay, now, because then you're going to want to collect all of these. So every week we're going to show more and more projects that are done with one charm pack and one piece of fabric to go with it. We're going to keep searching and searching for all different things. So, you know, if you get it and you say, oh no, I don't want to make that tote again, I want to make something else, just keep watching and we'll be showing you more patterns. So, okay.
You know,
Yeah, well-
everybody just commented, John, everything's your favorite thing. Well, that is tonight. It's our favorite things.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, what we got next here is one of my absolute favorite things I've been showing you guys for the past 3 weeks and now going on 4, and that is the embroidery yarn couching feature. And that is why I'm so excited to be teaching that at the summer event. I switched my project completely. Tommy's taking over my original class, and I don't think I'd have it any other way because I now get to use a machine that can do the couching.
Yeah.
I'm so excited
and
about
everybody
it.
can do it, and they don't know how to do it. So I thought it was perfect to do it yeah. So you're all going to learn how to do the couching.
Yep. So, okay, there are 2 additional couching design sets that you can get for your machines that have the couching feature.
Forward.
So this is the first one that came out last year at Baby Lock Tech. It is still relatively brand new, and I've used it actually on a couple fun little projects here. You know it's my project if it's not finished.
Oh, okay.
That's how you know it's my project.
Okay.
So here's this cute little home pillow I made, and I did this little cute design, and I made the couching star and a star. That's part of this new design set here. And I also stitched out freedom here. And
Is that
cool.
on here? Is
Yep.
that freedom? So there's a lot of words on
So
it. Oh, there's freedom, family.
There's family, and there's the star and a star. There's a pumpkin design. So if we could zoom in on these real quick.
Yeah, lucky, love, hello, ho, ho, ho. So there's a lot of good words. And then there's a cute little simple designs that'll sew out really fast. So, yeah,
I do a lot of couching when I watch TV. You know what? I like that. So there's so many fun little different designs in here though. And I really like this sunset one just because we're coming up on summer here in 10 days, I think. So
I know, we aren't even in summer yet. Doesn't it feel like
It
it's
does
already
not.
summer?
No, it does not to
No.
me.
It
still
doesn't?
feels like early spring.
It does? Okay.
So I'm like, I need it to be nice and warm. But so this is the couching design set number 1 here. Now you can use this, and I'm going to list off all the machines really quickly. So you can use this on the Baby Lock Altair or Meridian with the upgrade. You can use it on the Baby Lock Solaris or the Baby Lock Radiance. And then you could also use it on the brother machines as well. So you could use it on the Stellaire, whether it's the combo version or embroidery only version. You could use it on the Luminaire, or you could also use this on the Avenir. They all have the yarn couching embroidery feature.
So there's a lot of machines that have it. Okay. All right. So Eugenia wanted to know what this was, and it's like the and symbol.
Yep.
A fancy E they use.
So you could do family and freedom. And combine all of those together.
Yeah.
Make a
Family
cute little
and
line.
ho, ho, ho. I don't know. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, but that turned out really good.
I know. Super fun. So if you missed that demo from last week, after we're done tonight, go back
Sign
and
up
watch.
for the summer event. You're going to be doing it at the summer event.
Okay, and now here's the cool ones. I've loved these. So this is the new block collection from Karen Parker, and she's one of Baby Lock's educators. She's very, very talented. She made this bag right here that is on the front little cover of the design suite, and she also digitized all of these yarn couching blocks. So if you want to add yarn couching into your quilts or make a bunch of fun different little projects, there's so many different ones to choose from. So there's 5.5-inch blocks. There's also 7.5-inch blocks as well. So I've just stitched these out in my free time and had so much fun.
But look at the colors John picked.
I did a variegated yarn.
Oh,
it was
did
super fun.
you?
It just kind of went and changed.
Oh. And you got your yarn at Hobby Lobby. Yeah, and it wasn't very expensive, right?
Very inexpensive. And what you guys want to get for anybody that's coming to that wants to do yarn couching, you want to go to get medium weight yarn, and you want 4 to 5 ply. In my opinion, the 5 ply is a little bit better. You want to make sure it's one of those. So
okay, 5 ply. And it'll say it right on the package, 5 ply. Okay.
And they're pretty inexpensive. You know what? On the cheap end, especially if there's a sale going on, I got it for like $3.
Those in the know that, like, I hear that Hobby Lobby puts things on sale every other week. So you don't buy it the week that it's not on sale. You wait 1 week and it's going to be on sale.
Yep.
So, okay.
So now that's the yarn couching design suite number 2 with all the different little blocks. So once again, there's 5-inch and then 7.5-inch, and they do give you all the instructions for each block individually as well. Just because some of them do have background decorative stitching in on them as well.
Okay, neat.
So,
all right.
Alrighty, we're gonna move on to the next thing here. Okay, and we have the
Have you ever used one of these?
No, I haven't.
We probably should open it, but I don't think we have any needles here. But you just put the needle in there. I think you put it with the down, and like the instructions are there. This is a tool that they've made for years and years and years. I bet some of you have it, right? And then you put the needle in and you put your thread in a certain spot, and then you press this lever, you pull your needle out, and the thread is through the needle eye.
What? I need one of those. Okay.
Yeah,
Sold.
it works really good. Yeah, so it shows you right here and where to put the thread, where to lay your thread, and you press that and you pull it out and your needle is through the eye, and it really works. It does. So now you've got the next one.
All right,
item.
And that is our red, white, and blue variegated thread. So in the palm of my hand here, super pretty. So if you want to use this for some fun, last minute 4th of July projects or America 250 projects, perfect right here.
You know, when I see on TV or on Facebook, I hardly ever watch TV. I am learning how to use the remote control though. So I got hooked on Bridgerton. I really like that. So now that Bridgerton isn't on, what are people watching? Because it's like I'm like,
Love Island.
I have to go back to Peppa Pig. Which one are you watching?
Love Island. You ever watch that?
No.
It's a reality show.
It's really
You know what?
Love Ireland?
Can I be honest and admit something? I have not watched TV in like 3 years.
Really?
I have not sat down
Yeah, I haven't really
at my
either.
TV on the couch.
I'm figuring it out.
I just don't.
Mine, it goes automatically to the Sorry Girls home decorating. Yeah,
No
and it's like
idea.
every time I turn on, it's that, and then but the TV upstairs would automatically go to what are those dogs?
Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol. And I didn't know how to change it, and so I would just sit there and watch Paw Patrol, and that's all. So I can see you not watching TV.
Yep.
So, but I'm learning. I'm learning how to work the remote. So, okay.
All right.
Now, okay.
Okay, so next we have a cute little easy pattern for they call it the Wherever Wrap. So it's like a little shawl, and it's really cute. And I can just tell off the bat from somebody that does a lot of garments myself, this is a very easy pattern to make. You essentially got a tube with little elastic cups, and they give you a couple different variations. So if you're going to do it a minky, if you're just going to do a nice little loose end style, or maybe like a linen style, perfect for all those little linen remnants that you might have to use up. So
I know. We should get, because it's that gauze fabric. Like that's gauze. This looks just like a lightweight woven. So I should probably, I could get in the gauze. Should I, John? You tell me what to get. It's just so hard with garment sewing to get the right fabric. Other cities have a lot of fabric stores. We don't. We don't, especially for garment sewing. Yeah. I mean, So, but maybe I should get the gauze because they make baby blankets out of gauze. And here's the first pattern I've seen for like a little gauze wrap. Oh, look what he
your
has.
Your favorite pins, Gloria.
Yes, they're back. Not saying they're going to stay in stock because they shipped us ours. I went to see if I could get any more, and they were gone. So I don't know why they don't stock 500 packages of these, but I think we only have, how many did we get in? Like 20. Is that all? Or I thought it was, I think people were on wait lists. Yeah. So these are my favorite pins. Okay. They're really strong. They're really sharp. They never drag going in and out of the fabric. Look at that. Just goes in and out. They don't bend. So they're glass heads. They're 1 7/8 inch. I love it. So many of you have these pins. Tell them how great they are. These are the best pins. So they're by Bowen. They're made in France. So you can feel very fancy using your French pins, but they are honestly my favorite pins. I don't even use any others because they bend too easy. And many of them, like they're too sharp. They're too sharp and they hurt when you go to pick them up. These are the perfect pins, right?
Yep.
Oh,
Alrighty.
now see this. We were doing needles tonight because this is a side opening needle. Okay, so if you say,
fancy.
I don't care, I'm not buying those embroidery needles with the giant eyes, I still can't see the needle eye. You just run your thread along the side of the eye and it pops into place. Ruth Ann uses these all the time. So it's a set of 12 of these Sew Right side threading needles. They were called the Cinch needles, SENCH, and they just repackaged them and they named them side threading needles. So they work really good. Ruth Ann uses them for her appliques when she's doing machine applique. Often she just has like a 2 or 3 inch thread. And it's too short to thread in a regular needle, so she uses those side threading needles, catches that thread, and puts it down and through the back. Well, actually, she kind of feeds it in between the back and the front, yes, to hide her threads. So these are really nice to have. These are things you gotta have.
All right, now another must-have for all of our Baby Lock and Brother owners. Do yourself the biggest favor and buy 100 pack of bobbins because tell me why I could not find an empty bobbin this past weekend at my house when I was sewing. Yeah. I could not find one single empty one and I had to unwind one.
Yes. Yeah, so, and it's like a waste of time, a waste of thread, waste of everything.
I was like, I don't even want to sew now because I just had to unwind it. So do yourself a favor and save yourself the frustration and get a nice little 100 pack of bobbins for yourself.
And they are the high quality. They're the blue tint. Remember years ago they kept telling us get the blue tint because that's a stronger plastic. So these are the blue tint bobbins that we like so much. So 100, you'll be in heaven.
Yep. Now, the next thing that we got too is the dime embroidery stitch ripper. And when I tell you guys, these things are a lifesaver. You accidentally
did you use it when you were working for that embroidery company?
When I worked at the sweatshop and we accidentally used the wrong color, we had to use these guys because let me tell you, this saved us a lot of, how do I want to put it? Products that would have definitely went to a dumpster, that companies would have not been happy for having the wrong color on their logo.
Yeah.
So, but they are great because sometimes we do go to embroider something like a backpack or a tote bag or a onesie and we accidentally put the wrong color and we're like, oh my gosh, no. You go from the back end and you just trim out the bobbin thread and it's perfect.
And it pulls out the top. Yeah. Yep. So it's a really nice gadget to have. Yep.
All right, now one of my favorite feet. So for any single person that wants to get into garment sewing, if we're graduating from quilting to garment sewing is what I'm gonna say, you wanna get the 5/8 inch adjustable seam guide foot. This is one of my favorite feet. I believe every single beginner sewer should have this foot, even if you're advanced, because you have this nice adjustable seam guide that goes up towards an inch. So, and it also goes down to 3/8 of an inch, which is really nice. So there's a lot of different garment patterns that will do 5/8, and there's also a lot out there that do 3/8. So a little different than our standard 1/4 inch that we're used to, but it still gives us that perfect seam
Evelyn
allowance.
says she uses it all the time. Yeah, it is really nice. If you want to sew an inch from the edge, you know, you move that out, and that what's nice, this won't come off. You don't lose this like we lose everything else, but it won't come off, so you won't lose it. And here you can pull it all the way out. I mean, that looks like, is that it? You know, it's about 1 1/8 inch out. So if you want to do a 1 inch hem, this works. If you want to set it on your 5/8 seam allowance, you can do that. I'm just gonna position it and just move that into, I'm at about a half there. One more click out. So there it is on the 5/8. So for garment sewing, it works really good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now you could also waitlist authorize this foot because I know I will be getting more of these feet in. So just waitlist authorize it since it did sell out. But it is a great foot. And yes, this works on both Baby Lock and Brother machines. I also saw somebody comment, I didn't know John worked in a sweatshop.
Yeah.
That was my background before here.
Yeah. So what did they do? You said company logos?
Oh my gosh, we did everything. Blankets, company logos, a lot of stuff for big corporations.
Yeah.
So like all the company backpacks that they get for like all like their salespeople and tech people. Wasn't very fun.
No.
Didn't have a lot of fun in the embroidery part for it.
No.
This is fun.
Yeah, this is definitely fun. Yes, there will be more. We didn't go through everything, so there will be more tomorrow at noon.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then just, I guess, the last thing for tonight, right?
Yeah.
So is the fall thread set, just because I figured for everybody that got that nice fall fabric bundle, you might want the matching embroidery threads to go with it as well. So.
These are really perfect colors for fall. So get more thread. Yeah. We were lucky to find him. So we saved you though.
Yep, saved me from
I imagine he
the
was like
sweatshop.
deep in, like you probably didn't see the light of day.
You really didn't. There was actually cobwebs and like spiders, big spider webs. There would be birds that would fly into the warehouse and just like fly around.
Yeah.
It wasn't very fun.
I imagine if you're working a job like that, did you like say to yourself, is this my life?
Oh yeah, I was worried for a long time.
Yeah.
I was really worried.
Yeah, and then we have so much fun here, right? Yep. Yeah, it is really, really fun here because of all of you tuning in. So we really appreciate it. Oh, we have end of night prizes. Okay. So we have Deborah Cherish. Cherish. I think she's an old customer. And then, I haven't seen her in a long time, though. And then Pat Dunn. She's another long time old customer. So wonderful. So you each will get the end of night prizes. And we will join you again tomorrow at noon to keep showing some more of the items. And remember, Carol is coming on. She always does 3 or 4 brand new collections. And then she always does a whole bunch of bargain fabrics, too. So, and remember, if I'm not here with her, because I'll be on at noon, if I'm not here with her, that you could shop all weekend long. You can add more fabrics all weekend long, and it'll get added to your order, and you won't have to pay extra shipping. So
I'm looking at all these other people. I'm sorry, I have to butt in. I just see you guys commenting saying I ran like 6 head machines, 12 head machines.
Wow.
So there's a couple other people out there that have done what I did before.
So she thought it would be fun sewing Longaberger basket placemats and liners. Not fun. I remember one of our customers, a delightful lady, Pat sold, real sweet, delightful. She loved to sew. She got a job in an embroidery company, and all day long she snipped the threads. All day long. She said, oh my gosh, it was so boring, so awful. You had to do that too.
I had to do that too. We did all the packaging, trimming, we embroidered it, did all the fixing. It was, not fun. And they didn't have great features like our multi-needles. There was no camera placement. There was no laser placement. There was no safety features on some of the machines.
Yeah, so dangerous, right?
That's why I always say, anybody that's looking for a multi-needle, you really want a Brother or Baby Lock. You really do.
Yeah, because they're so safe. Yeah. All right. We will see you tomorrow at noon. Thank you, everyone.
Have a great
night,
everyone.
Join us again. Remember, noon tomorrow and 3 p.m. tomorrow. Good night.